In today's episode of My.NA Property, we are getting into plant galore, how they can enhance your space, how they can enhance your quality of living, and so much more. And fun fact, we will also be repotting a plant. I'm your host, Glenora Shipura. Do stay with My.NA Property. We are joined by Lena, the founder of Forever Green Garden Enthusiast. And hopefully by the end of this interview, she would have given me rather a green thumb. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I love the plants here. I'm feeling so alive just by being around so much plants. Have you always had a passion for plants?
I'll say not really, but okay, where I grew up, we had plants. Like our house was always green, and I think I really admired it, and I didn't know how to. But I think at a certain age, I started falling in love now with plants too, and I started a small collection, and before I knew it, here we are.
Here we are.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Forever Green Garden Enthusiast, the brand, and also why you established it.
The reason why I established Forever Green Garden Enthusiast is because I started selling online one type of plant, and then my clients wanted more different varieties, and then I thought, okay, why don't I just start something, start a brand? Let me give birth to something that will just be there. And that's how Forever Green Garden Enthusiast came to
And that's why we're here now.
Yes, that's why we're here.
Now, speaking of the products that you sell, I mean, you did talk about how you sell some plants online, but what other services and products do you offer?
We also do reporting services. So if you have a plant that is not doing well or it's root bound. Root bound is when the roots have hit the bottom of the pot, and that makes the plant not thrive anymore. So if you feel like my plant is like this and I just need it to be given some extra care and love, which is maintenance, we'll come in and just look at what is wrong with the plant, and also just take care of it for you until it's well, or if it's not, then we can tell you there's
but
no
the
more
problem
hope.
is, Lena, I will not know that it's root bound or whatever. That's the problem.
That's why you need to
I don't
follow
know what's
us.
wrong with my plant. It's not thriving. I give it water, I put it in the sun. What more does it want?
You know, sometimes when a plant is not doing well, it's just like us human beings. There'll always be signs. The signs will always be there. You just need to know the type of plant that you have. Just know a little bit about it, you know. Just know a little bit about it, like what type of soil it requires, light requirement, how many times you should be watered, just to know a little bit about it, and you'll be able to know. Or if you want it to get into a bigger pot, because you can see it's way bigger, but the pot that it's in is way too smaller, then you can bring it to us and we repot it for you in a bigger pot, and then we fertilize and make sure that when it comes back to you, it will actually flourish.
I don't know if I should sneak in some free advice while we are, in the interview.
Yes.
But we will talk off camera. Let's talk about what are some of the benefits of having plants in your space. I already said when we got into this interview that I enjoy just sitting here with you, surrounded by so much plants. I feel so much more relaxed. But what are some of the other benefits that one can have by having plants in their space?
If I take you back to nature, something happens to a person when they are in nature. And bringing that indoor, you get that same feeling because there's chemicals that plants releases that makes you boost your mood. And some plants purify the air. Yes, studies and research has shown that certain plants can purify the air, and just the aesthetic of it, just to brighten up the space. If the space is dull, you can just put a plant or two and it will just change the whole room, the whole setting, and it just makes it look so beautiful. Yes.
Speaking of aesthetics, how important is it? Let me not say important, but I know that they can play a role in how you decorate your space. And some people don't know that, once you put plants in a certain way, the room can look very different and very lively. So would you recommend people using plants to also decorate their spaces?
Yes, but real plants, not fake plants.
Yeah, I don't like the fake plants.
I don't like the fake plants. Use real plants, because it's something that is alive. It's like you have company.
Exactly.
You have beautiful company. So having that in your space will just make it look more beautiful. Do you understand? And you have something to come back to. There are people who are like on their own, at least you can have something to come back to, and when you care for it, you feel good. It helps also reduce stress.
There's so many benefits, so many benefits. I've read up on them, but the problem is I struggle. I killed a cacti plant. I'm very embarrassed to admit this. My friend got me plants when I moved into my new space, and they were all fed plants. It's like, no, you can't kill these ones. you only need to water them twice a month, so you can't kill these ones. But for somebody like me who also wants to add more greenery in my space, what advice would you give me? Because I feel very intimidated about, what am I going to do with all these plants? Will they die? What will happen to them? What advice can you give?
My advice is start with low maintenance plants. Yeah. And when you have a low maintenance plant, you will not be overwhelmed. There are like the fat plants and like the ZZ plants behind him, they don't require a lot of watering once or twice a month. Yes. So those are the type of plants. And when you are going to buy a plant, you need to research. I see clients sometimes, they come in a nursery and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cute, I just want this, without understanding the needs of the client. So you need to understand what are the needs. There has to be a communication.
On your page, or actually on your plants, do you put like this is how you take care of them and whatnot, or you at least educate the customer when they come by?
Yes.
How do you assist people just transition into having more plants and being able to take care of them in their spaces?
When a client comes and buy a plant from me, I always have care tips for them. Yes, I always have care tips for them, and if they are struggling, they are always welcome to come back and say, it's looking a bit like this, what could be the problem? And then we check, is it the light or is it the watering? But I know the soil, if it's from me, the soil, you have the best. So it should be one of those issues.
You guys heard it here, right? If it's from her, it's the best.
Yes.
If you bought it somewhere else and you're coming to complain, that's because you didn't buy it from her.
Yes, definitely. I mean, come on, look at this.
We're still in a conversation with Lina after the break. Now, Lina was still giving us tips on how we can take care of our plants at home or in the office. We're continuing that conversation. How can homeowners make their gardens more water-wise?
First of all, some they use an irrigation system whereby the water is released slowly and the soil is constantly moist. And some, like for me, during rainy season, I can store extra water like in containers. So that's how. And also maybe to buy easy maintenance plants that don't demand a lot of water. So that's how you can also go about it.
What role does composting and soil health play in a successful garden?
Compost is very important because that's where the nutrients are. It's just like us human beings, you need fruits and vegetables and some sort of like protein and vitamin and so compost has nutrients that are very beneficial to plants. Yes. And you know what? There's a way that you can also do your own compost at home with leftovers. Banana peels. Yes, you can use banana peels. You cut banana peels, put them in water. Once it's like has fermented, you can use that to water. Even eggshells, you crush them, and you can also put them in your plants.
So instead of throwing away the banana peel or the eggshells, what have you, you can use that.
Yes, that is compost.
I love that. I thought it was something okay, of course you can buy it, but I was overthinking it. I'm like, oh my
Organic.
God. Yes. So some of these words are so intimidating. But now when you're explaining to that, no, it's something that you can actually do at home. And you can store your banana peels, what have you, and use them in your garden. Are there sustainable gardening trends you are seeing more of lately?
Yeah. Like with bigger gardens, yes, they have put some systems in place. Yeah, like for them to save water and just to make the place look nicer.
How often should gardens realistically be maintained to stay presentable? Because we are still in the era of we must take some pictures.
Okay, constantly. Let me say, for example, because each plant will grow at its own stage. Maybe once in a week, go through your garden and prune. Pruning is a method where you cut off the dead leaves and remove, the ones that are not doing well. So once maybe in a week you can go in your garden, look at what's not happening and just clean it up.
What are
once in 2 weeks.
What are some easy ways that someone can do in terms of upgrades in their garden without a full like redesign?
What you can do is use things like pebbles, stones, and you can also use artificial lawn, and then you can get bigger plants. Yes, that stands out. Like palm trees. Yes, then you put a palm tree there or a wild banana here. Just bigger plants also to just give it that extra look, and low maintenance plants like fat plants. Yes.
We did touch on the importance of having plants just in your space, but how important is it to have gardens, especially into contributing to the wellness and quality of life for the family?
It's very important. In a world where there's so much going on, like stress, if I recall back during the times of COVID, I see a lot of people started, getting into gardening because they needed to find something to do to keep them, going. Because when I'm tending to plants, you cannot believe, if I decide that today is the day, it will literally take me probably the whole day. And that is keeping me busy. But even if I was stressed, it will it helps me not to overthink of whatever is stressing me. as well as not every part of the family, actually everybody would probably be into it, but also to teach children what is the importance of gardening, not just ornamental plants, but also when we look into agriculture, you know, growing your own food at home and making your place look beautiful and lively and attractive, you know. At the end of the day, it's something that is beneficial not only to you who's living there, but to the next person who is visiting you, or you know, yeah.
I think that brings me into my next question, because when we speak of aesthetics, we always think indoors. But why is it so important that outdoor spaces at your home are equally as important in terms of property design?
With property design, what I have seen nowadays is, you know, the world is changing. Back in the days, indoor plants were not really the thing. But right now, even interior design are really also bringing plants indoor because of that, just that extra look, you know, and it attracts the client, you know. If you want to sell a property and you know you are coming to for the client to come view, you want to put a plant there, and the client also imagines like, oh my gosh, if I was living in this space, I can actually decorate it like this. So that's why it's even good for interior design. So people that are into estate agents, to just make sure that, you know, when the person comes in, you've actually decorated the place already, just even for that time. And when they see plants, they can actually imagine how that plant will fit in, or how they can decorate. And trust me, it sells. Yes.
It helps.
Yes, it does.
Now, what advice do you have for homeowners who are trying to improve the property through gardening?
What I would advise homeowners is, first of all, get someone who knows about gardening, you know, landscaping, you know, indoor plants like Forever Green Garden and yes. Yeah. So research on companies that are into it, so that you can also seek for advice. Because sometimes we don't know where to start, you know. And if you don't know where to start, there are people in the market who can help you get there and just bring your vision to life of what is it that, because there are different type of you know, gardens. Some people just want fed plants, some people want tropical plant spaces, you know, gardens, you know, English gardens, you know, different type of garden. There are different type of garden designs, you know. There's also gardening architect, you know. So just get someone who knows how to do it, so that they can advise and just help you bring it to life.
Now, speaking of advice, I believe I am at the right place. I did mention earlier how I struggle with, you know, not killing my plants, but at least now I'm at the intermediate stage where they are not fully dying yet. But I'm seeing one of them does need to be repotted. I feel so intimidated. I don't know what I should go buy. I don't know how do I even report it? Do I just throw the scent in the other? You know what I mean? There's so many questions.
Yes.
But I think I'm at the right place in terms of showing us how we can report a plant.
Yes.
On the other side of the break, you will be showing us how we are reporting.
Yes,
plants.
sure. So you're going to get your hands dirty. Yeah.
Well, I did say that at the end of these, I should have a green thumb. We are now going to report a plant, but Lena is going to show us how we do that.
Yes.
So let's talk about what we have here. So what would I need if I want to report a plant?
What you need when you're reporting a plant is potting soil. Yes. I have my own potting soil mix for specifically for indoors, which, you know, which is quite light, you know, and at least the water can flow through easily, and with good aeration, you know, like the air can penetrate through, because the plant also needs to breathe. The roots need to breathe actually. So this contains of perlite, barks, and yeah, just potting. I mix a bit of gardening soil.
What is this white stuff, if I may ask?
It's perlite.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we are going to get our hands dirty. I hope you're ready. I love getting them dirty, so I feel the earth.
Yeah, I need to show the people that I'm not a
Yes.
city girly. Yeah?
So this is a zizi plant.
Yeah.
Doesn't require a lot of water, but currently it's root bounded, so the roots are down there. So what you're going to do is just squeeze it a little bit like this. Let's just do this like this. So we loosen the soil. Yes.
Okay, all the way down, because
All
I'm
the way
seeing
down.
at the top it's...
Yes. So then you hold it up. Yes, hold it in
Like this?
like this. Yes. Then you take it out.
Take it out way, on the...
Yeah, then you put it not like that.
Oh, okay.
You must hold it like this.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, hold it like this.
I almost threw it all the way in. Okay, so
And
like this,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
I'm still holding it.
It's coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Uh-huh.
It's oh,
Yay,
I
you
see, and
did.
that's how you see that it's root bound now.
Yes, that's how you see that it's actually root bound, because the roots are actually at the bottom of the at the pot. So what we are going to do is, okay, I'm just going to remix this soil with this one, because it's just still fine. Yes, we'll just remix it.
So should I take out some
No,
of this?
don't take off the soil.
Okay.
I always advise people to leave the soil on, so that you don't cause stress to the roots, because the plants can also get stressed. To avoid stress, leave the soil there, then you just put it in the pot. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some soil from here and put it in the pot. Yes. You can,
Okay,
you
so-
can put this one down. Yes.
So we do this one now.
Yes, you can, yeah.
Speaking
Okay,
of
enough.
the pot, oh wow.
Yes. So what you must do when you are repotting your plant is you must look at the size of the pot. So the pot, you must upgrade. If it's a smaller pot, then you must go a size bigger or twice bigger, depending on how big the plant is.
That's also what I wanted to
Yes.
know. How do I know whether what size I should buy?
Yes.
So if this is the next size, so if I'm going to repot it, so it's something like somewhere here.
Yes.
Okay.
So you must always get a pot. There's a size one more bigger, one more
Or
step
2 times
bigger, or
bigger.
2 times bigger. So yes. So you take the plant and then you put it in the pot after you put the soil in.
Okay, yes,
Yes.
we've done that.
Yes.
So now we are putting it in.
Yes. And then one thing you must make sure is when you put in the soil to cover it, there shouldn't be any roots
There shouldn't be any roots where.
exposed. So all the roots must be covered.
So now when we are putting the rest of the soil, we should make sure that it's covered completely.
Yes.
Okay.
So that the roots are not exposed, because if the roots dry, then the plant will struggle to thrive. So you can just cover it up.
Okay. Now speaking
You can
of,
just put
now
it
we are
right
using
here.
our hands. What are the tools that I can use for repotting? I am enjoying this. It's reminding me of when we used to play with the sand as kids, when we make houses with our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying this. But what tools can one use
Okay.
for repotting?
Because some plants can also be poisonous, you can use gloves. Number one, you need your gloves. And number two, you need a small spade. It's like a size almost of a scooping spoon. Yes, that's what you need, just for you to be taking your soil from the container where it is into the pot. So those are the things that you need. And of course, a watering can, because when you are done like this, then we just put a glass of water.
And then we're done.
Voila.
Voila! It's not that
Yes.
complicated, guys.
Yes, you see.
I can breathe a little bit better.
So
It's
now
really not that
you'll be
hard.
doing it by
So
yourself.
yes, all I need to do is just get the right swell,
Yes.
and then the rest is really doable.
Yes.
Wow.
We also have this one that hasn't been doing well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a snake plant, something that is so easy to care for. So this snake plant is communicating to me. What you see here, it's a bit bumpy because the plant, there are two plants in this and it's not able to hold both of them. So it's screaming, please release us. Yes.
So
What we are going to do is we are going to separate them. Yes. Do you want to do that or should I?
okay, you can show me, how do I separate?
Okay, just take the plants out first.
Oh, the way we did it now.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
At this rate, I
You
think
can
I can
just-
be repotting people's plants.
Yes, you can just pull it out.
Ah.
Don't be scared. Just pull it out gently. Uh-huh. You can do it.
Okay. Wow.
Yes. So a snake plant is very easy to repot because the roots are not so hard and strong, you know. So you can just pull it away from the mother plant. So this is a baby that grew from this.
So that's the one we are separating.
Yes. Just pull it.
Oh no! Did I not break it?
You didn't break it, but when you pull it, you hold it down.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
Gently,
you gently,
Oh.
yes. Then you pull it away from the mother plant.
like that.
Yes. So this is the baby that we are going to repot. So
Okay.
you can take the mother plant, we put it here.
So we're putting this
Okay, I'll
one
put
here.
the mother plant here, and then you put the baby there,
In this one.
in that one.
Okay.
So we do it like that.
So first we're gonna start with halving it like we did before, right?
Yes.
See guys, I'm getting really good at this.
Yes, I know. From now you'll be an expert.
You guys can even hire me to repot your plants. Eh?
You even
Okay.
know how to measure now.
Yes, so it's always half,
Yes.
and then you put in the plant.
Make it straight. It must
Make it
always be
straight?
straight. So
Do
you
I
must,
plant it inside?
Yes, and all the roots must be in, and yeah.
Okay.
Let it face this way, and then hold it. Hold it.
Okay.
Because you'll be doing it by yourself now.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, this is so much fun, guys. Try gardening, eh? Maybe
Yeah.
all that stress that you're having is because you're not gardening.
Yes.
And then voila, it's done. This is so simple.
Just press the soil in. Add more soil.
So there are different reasons why you would need to repot a plant.
Yes.
Sometimes it's because what is the terminology used when the roots are,
The roots are bounded.
yeah, the roots are bounded, and
Yes.
sometimes it's that you need to separate them.
Yes. You need
Okay.
to separate them. So this is just, you'll be going with it
Okay.
at home.
Wow, thank you for that. I
You're
think
welcome.
you have definitely.
So after that, then you just put a glass of water.
So and then you are done.
Then you are done. Just a glass, not too much, just a glass of water. And then you can water it a few days after again when you see that it's about to get dry. Don't put water every day. Otherwise, the roots are going to rot. And then the plants, you see it getting mushy from the stem. And then
Yeah,
it
we
will
don't have anything.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Alina, for your time and for making me, or for giving me rather a green thumb. On that note, we have come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying My.NA Property.